By Aaron Rekienko. This is how Director General Ronald De La Rosa describes how the Philippine National Police, PNP, would go about their re-entry in the war on drugs for the third time. Ronald Bato, De La Rosa, Manila Bulletin File Photo. Everything would, however, depend on whether or not President Rodrigo Duterte will make good his declaration of a possible return of the leadership of the anti-drug campaign to the PNP. The police force's handling of Duterte's campaign against illegal drugs has been marred with controversy over the huge number of casualties and allegations of blatant violations of human rights. We will be proceeding at full speed. We will not care whom we would cross paths with. Let us hit this particular problem, proliferation of illegal drugs, said De La Rosa. Duterte has yet to sign the document that would officially reinstate the PNP as the lead agency on the war on drugs, which is currently under the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, PDEA. Although the PNP is ready and raring to go, De La Rosa said they would be careful in handling operations this time, as he admitted to lapses made during the time the PNP was at the helm of anti-drugs operations across the country. Full speed with extreme caution. We have learned a lot of lessons already, said De La Rosa. It can be recalled that South Korean executive Tse Ik-ju was kidnapped and later killed right inside the PNP headquarters in Camp Crame in Quezon City. That incident ended with the PNP being kicked out of the war on drugs, but a few weeks later, the cops returned with new reforms such as the disbandment of the Anti-Illegal Drugs Group, the replacement of the PNP Drug Enforcement Group, and the creation of an anti-scalawag unit, the Counterintelligence Task Force. Barely 7 months later, or in October this year, the PNP was removed anew from the anti-drugs campaign over the deaths of minors in Caloocan City, including Kian De Los Santos, who was allegedly executed by policemen. The Caloocan experience alone gave a lot of lessons to be learned. To prevent this from happening again, I would request the local government units to procure body cameras if we are assigned back to handle the war on drugs, said De La Rosa. I will not allow policemen operating without the body cameras for transparency. We will make sure that everything is recorded, he added. The PNP anti-drugs operations that began in July last year resulted in the deaths of almost 4,000 suspected drug pushers and users. The campaign has been severely criticized, especially the statements of the PNP that those killed tried to fight or flee from the police. De La Rosa, however, could not guarantee that the re-entry of the PNP would be less bloody this time. Since taking the lead on the anti-drugs war on October 2, PDEA reported only one fatality. Tags: Anti-Illegal Drugs, Campaign Against Illegal Drugs, General Ronald De La Rosa, Manila Bulletin, Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, Philippine National Police, PNP, War on Drugs.